Today I'm going to be talking about my take on the implementation of K-12 in the Philippine school curriculum. But first, let's balance out its advantages from its disadvantages. Let's start with advantages. The SET program was started with the intention to keep up with other countries or be internationally competitive, since out of all countries and in Southeast Asia, the Philippines was one of the last to implement this program. And the issue with that was, for example, a Filipino tries to apply for a job in another country but isn't qualified to. Why? Because we do not complete the required years of schooling. Also, the program is said to enrich education quality. The 2 additional years means additional time to hone and master skills, but with that comes additional expenses, which points us to disadvantages. K-12 works great for those who can afford it, the middle class and above, but those who are below, it's a whole new ordeal. More tuition, miscellaneous fees, exam fees, the list could go on and on. Time that should have been spent already working is eaten up by the 2 years of additional school. But wait, what about vocational work like TESTA, which is available right after senior high? Well, yes, that indeed is a viable option. But let's keep in mind that before the K-12 program was passed, our country already had an underlying problem with underemployment and unemployment, even among college graduates. And look around, even as of today. So how can you expect a senior high graduate to easily, smoothly acquire a job when even college graduates do not have sufficient job opportunities? And when it comes to companies hiring workers, best believe they'll of course favor those who have a college attainment. I'm not implying that senior high graduates will be unsuccessful with their careers, no. I'm just pointing out that it isn't as easy as they make it seem, and that senior high K-12 is all the more unnecessary and redundant. In my opinion, it was a waste of time, of resources, that should have been spent passing and creating laws to minimize dropout rates, make education affordable for those in financial struggle, provide for lacking facilities and teachers in both the private and public sectors. These are the real problems that need solving. And as for quality of education, that K-12 should have improved. In 2014, a couple years after K-12 was passed, it is revealed by NAT, the National Achievement Test, and NCAI, the National Career Assessment Examination, that there has been an alarming decline in the quality of Philippine education. The students' performance in both the NAT and NCAI were excessively below target mean score. Goes to show that progression of competency isn't based on prolonged duration. Adding 2 years does not equal to better quality. Rather, it's the content of the medium and how the teacher presents it to its students. Focusing to embetter it could have been done in the 4 years of high school and in college. If it isn't obvious yet, I am not so much of an advocate for K-12, but that doesn't mean that I want it completely abolished. I think the best thing would be that senior high would still be made available, but it's optional. You could choose whether to go through with it or directly go to college already. Hear me out. The issue I stated earlier where, for example, nurses here in the Philippines find it hard to continue their work to be nurses in the US because, as I have said, they do not complete the required years of schooling. K-12 aids that. But does everyone here want to be a nurse? How about those who have other career paths in mind and do not wish to go overseas? Senior high being optional, students can now pick based on their respective needs, financial capacity, and career paths. So it's a win-win. That's all I have to say about the matter. It's only my opinion. If you agree with me and you want to expound more on some points that I have made, or you disagree with me and you have contradictions, it's okay. And topics such as this really should be talked about. They provide healthy discourse. So yeah, we could discuss about it. You could comment down below. Maybe we could talk about it. Thank you.